Before I start this video, I'd like to express that I feel this video could be quite controversial to some, so people who are easily offended, I advise you to stop watching now. With that in mind, here's the video. Hello there YouTube, Kyle here. This episode is going to be a bit controversial to some, so for those of you who stuck around after the warning video, this is your last warning, okay? But this episode is going to be about people who ignore advice that could be brilliant advice because they're so annoyed or something like that. So after they've been through like a great deal of distress or something, when someone wants to talk to them, like wants to calm them down, they say, you don't know this problem, you've not been through this. And so you don't know this trouble, you've not been through them. And, that advice that they could have been given could have been the greatest advice they've ever been given. But because they were so rude and horrible, they've completely dismissed this idea. But here's the thing, if you take that advice, you don't have to use it. If you just listen to it, you don't have to take that advice. You could say, that's fine, yeah, I understand where you're coming from, I don't think that's a good idea. Because not always it is, sometimes it's not fantastic advice, but sometimes it is. And it's sometimes that it is that a lot of people forget, and they just ignore it. But here's the thing, if a therapist said to you, give you some bad advice, would you still take it? Because I bet a lot of you would, but therapists don't generally give bad advice because they've had to go to university for that sort of thing. The point is, when someone says, do you want to hear some advice? Don't just dismiss it because you're annoyed. Hear them out, because that initial talking can actually help you. Talking to people helps you. In fact, I was doing a bit of an anecdote here. I was doing practice for my theory earlier. And one of it is like for hazards in incidents and stuff like that. And one of the things you're supposed to do to people who have been in a car crash, if you, after you've called the ambulance service, is you're supposed to keep them warm and keep them calm. By keeping them calm, it means talking to them. You keep talking to them, never leave them alone, just keep talking to them and make sure they're calm. Same principle can be applied to everyday life. If someone's upset, talk to them, That talking to them can make them feel happier. But this message generally is for the people who ignore advice because they're so annoyed at other people that they just completely miss the idea, of good advice. It may not always be good advice, but sometimes it is. Hear them out, make your own judgment on that. Don't just say, no, don't want it, because you may get something that you like out of it. But anyway, videos will now be on a Saturday. So that way I can record them on Friday, edit them on Saturday and upload them straight away. Yeah, if you like this video, hit that like box, leave a comment below for a future episode, or if you disagree with me entirely, leave a comment below. Because I know a lot of you won't, you will disagree with me. I'm fine with that. Leave a comment below and subscribe if you want more. Bye for now.